Alright, welcome back to Mr. Chan's Math Corner. Today we're going to be talking about directed number. So notice I'm in a different room, nice and bright in here. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the problems that we've been facing lately in our class. So first of all, we have the first problem, which is -7 plus +9. Okay, so -7, if I want to use the number line, I would put it over here. That would be my -7. Okay, and then if I were to go positive, which is to the right direction, positive direction of 9 spaces, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I would land over here, which my answer would be +2. Wouldn't it? Okay, so that would be one way of doing this problem. And now notice I have this soldier over here. So why do I have this soldier? This is from my class. So I like to play the Warrior direct number game, okay? Or the direct number warriors game. So how do I do it? So -7, I'm going to write it again. -7 plus a +9. I'm going to set up my question first of all. And then my first thing is to identify what team or what army are they in. By using my circles. So now I have a negative army and I have a positive army. Okay? So now, since they're different armies, they're going to fight to the death. So when they reach each other, okay, when they see each other, they're going to knock each other out. So in the end, one by one, the negatives and positive numbers are going to be knocked off, okay? So what's left? Well, the positive numbers got hired more soldiers, so eventually, at the end of the war, the positive army will win. And the remaining soldier will be a 2, okay? So that would be a +2, which is the same answer over here. Okay? Now, the important thing about my technique is you have to identify what team are they on? Are they on the negative team? Are they on the positive team? If they are both on the same team, they're going to join forces. Okay? If they're on opposite team, they're going to fight to the death. Okay? Alright, next question. Let's see what we got. We have +4 plus a -8. So, if I use the number line, I would start with +4. I'm going to plus, which is going this direction. But then as soon as I see a negative, I need to turn around, go to the other way, which is the negative direction. So I need to go 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we are. And this one is -4. Okay? So by using the number line, I'm able to find that it's -4. Alright? So 4 in this get to the 0, and then 4 more to get to -4. Now, using my warriors numbers game, so I have a +4 plus a -8, which is in a bracket. Again, the first thing in my technique is you have to identify what team are they on. +4, I use my circles, and -8. Oh, they are on a different team, aren't they? So they're going to fight. And who has the bigger army? Well, obviously, the 8 is the bigger army. So when the war is over, the negative soldier is going to be staying alive. How many are alive? Well, 8 minus 4 is going to be 4. Okay? So either way, by using both techniques, I'm able to get the same answer. Alright, let's do another one. -6 minus a +3. -6 minus +3. So again, I'm going to start with -6. Alright? So now, in the textbook, you can also say this. I could change that to -6 minus 3. Alright? I can actually get rid of the positives. Okay? Since the negative is more influencing the positive, which I'm going to the negative direction anyway. Okay? So now, In the textbook, it actually says A minus A positive B is equal to A minus B, okay? Now, I'm not sure what page that is, but if you look in the textbook, you will see this. So therefore, I can actually scrap out the positive sign and just change it to a minus sign. So that would be negative 6 minus 3, okay? But either way, so let's say I'm going to keep that sign, all right? I'm going to start with negative 6, which is right here. And then I'm going to the negative direction, 3 spaces. Negative direction, 3 spaces, which is 1, 2, 3. Then my answer, which will land at the negative 9, would be equal to negative 9. Okay? Alright, well, let's see if we can do that for the Warriors direct number game. So negative 6 minus a positive 3. Now, the way I like to do it, because I think the positive 3 is really unnecessary, because anything, if I put a 3, that is a positive 3. So I could also take away the positive 3, it still be positive. Okay? So I'm going to follow this rule right here. That's in the textbook. I'm going to rewrite it as negative 6 minus 3. Now, when I have this problem, same thing, I'm going to identify the army. I have a negative army and a negative army. They're both negatives. Okay? So, now what happens when the armies see each other and they're on the same team? Are they going to fight? Of course not. They're friends. They're buddies. Okay? So they're going to join forces and they will become negative 9. Do I have the same answer? Yes, I do. Okay? So either way, will both work out. Alright, the next problem, negative 15 minus a negative 19. Now there's a double minus a negative. Okay? So, a couple of problems we have here. Number one, it's 15 and 19. My number line only goes up to 10. So, what can I do with the number line? Should I extend my number line? That would be too much work. Okay, and on the other side, it's actually run out of room. So, I'm going to get rid of the number line altogether. So, as you know, the problem with number line is, it's very good for visual A, but then that's a lot of work, and also we don't have a lot of time, and also I can't use for big numbers like this. Alright? So, but we still need to know that when you are subtracting a negative, you are actually becoming a positive. So in the book, you will see that there is a part of the note says A minus a negative B with a bracket will equal to A plus B. Okay? So the negative or minus a negative is actually become a plus a positive. The reason is I'm supposed to go minus direction, but then I'm minus a negative. So I'm actually turning around and going to the positive way. Okay? So now, since that line doesn't work, let's try my Warriors game. So, by the way, Mr. Chan's favorite basketball team is the Golden State Warriors. That's why I love the Warriors. So, 15 minus a negative 19 bracket. Okay? So now, in my class, I say whenever you see two sleepy eyes, you put it into a clown eye. Okay? Which is kind of scary to some. So I'm going to change the negative or minus negative from sleepy eye into a clown eye. So I'm going to rewrite the question as equal to negative 15 plus 19. Okay? Now, once I do that, I could either put it like that, or I could change the whole thing into a plus. Either way. Now, I go to my Warriors game. I identify the team. One is a negative, one is a positive. They're going to what? Fight, okay, to the death. And what's the final answer? The positive side is stronger, so the positive army is going to survive. By how many soldiers? 19 soldiers, take away 15 soldiers, then I have 4 soldiers remaining, okay? And that is a positive. Alright? Again, when you are canceling each other out, you're just going to subtract the bigger number with the smaller number, and see whichever number that's bigger, then you use that sign, Okay, so I like to think of it as positive and negative warriors, but you can think of other situations. All right.